Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about what EA should basically do with their game at this point. Because honestly, they just can't balance the game. The gameplay is incredibly unbalanced for a competitive point of view, right? To the point where the game would be fun if you just focused on making it a good video game, right? We're talking about different gameplay content, where you try out different teams, use different players, use different tactics, formations to unlock certain cards, achievements in the game, unlockables, prestiges in the game, where your players can go to prestige 1, prestige 2, prestige 3, prestige 4 to unlock different cards. At this point, this game needs it. I think it needs it regardless of them having competitive in the game or not. But at this point, it really needs it. I'm going to tell you guys an example why, right? Open matchmaking in video games is what makes it work. And in the online tournament mode, right, it works perfectly because you have the 3 qualifying games and then you have the each rounds where obviously you're going to face a little bit of a harder opposition, right? But you're not always facing people who are strictly abusing game mechanics to win the games, right? You're playing against open opposition. And that's what I want to do. I don't like abusing the game mechanics. I want to play open opposition. I want to play build-up football. And I'll show some highlights of the drafts, not in this video, but in future videos, trying out different formations to show you guys how I want to score in the game. And you'll see from my playstyle, especially since finesse shots have been nerfed, what happens when there is an open playstyle, right? And back and forth, even against me with my team, right? So what I want to talk about, okay? Because I'm going to show you guys one game that I played that I beat the guy 3-1, and I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy as a person who won in the game, right? The reason why EA needs to change their gameplay game modes and Ultimate Team as a game mode needs a complete overhaul is because your gameplay is never going to be balanced competitive-wise. It's not. The fact that they are pushing the narrative of competitive more in FIFA than any other gaming company I ever knew is ridiculous, because when you hop on the game, you have to pay to play drafts. You only play division rivals, and if you're in division 1, you're facing people with god squads and sweats that are just abusing game mechanics, right? Drafts, no matter how much people hate the rewards, is the most fun game mode in the game. You know why? Because one, you're not at a disadvantage most of the time because you're making the selection for your team and you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have enough money to make a team similar to the other person, right? There's no competitive advantage there in terms of a pay-to-win aspect. In some aspects, yes, in regards to a formation is outbalanced against another, but it's a fun concept, so that doesn't bother you as much because it makes more sense because you're trying something else that's different, right? So it's not as annoying. But when you play division rivals, right, and you really push that competitive narrative, and like I played a division 1 game, right? I'll show you guys what's up, or what's up with the state of this game. I'm going to show you guys something that happened in the second game and everything too, okay? And these are just a few examples I'm going to be showing you guys. This game right here, right off the bat, okay? This game right here, I'm going to show you guys right now. This game right here, okay? The first thing you come up against is someone abusing the constant pressure where every single player on the pitch is basically blocked, right? This tactic alone is unbalanced, and I'll explain to you why, okay? It's unbalanced because the dribbling, right, and the general movement while attacking is dog shit, right? Most of the times because of your inconsistent gameplay, making this a lot worse. And I'll show you guys some examples of certain situations that I got myself into. The drag touches, the defensive AI closing you down so quickly. Even if the guy does fuck all, he doesn't even have to control the players. He controls one guy and they'll do it for him, right? The game is incredibly unbalanced, but if you made it a good video game, this game would actually be more enjoyable, right? Playing different calibers of opposition, trying out different things. That's what you should have focused on, because the game right now, this is not a competitive game, man. I do not get happy winning in a game like this, okay? So first of all, he's using this, right? Blocking every single player for the entire game. Players don't get tired because your AI doesn't get tired when you're not using them, right? This is the situation with this game right now. Slow gameplay right off the bat. Cut that. It's not competitive anymore. It's over. I don't give a fuck if I win 5-0, 6-0, 3-1. I don't give a shit. It's done. The game is irrelevant. I don't take credit for the win. It's over, right? That goes through my legs. The guy goes through on goal. He shouldn't. He shouldn't score this only because of the bullshit that it went through my legs, right? But in a general sense, he should be scoring this opportunity. A driven shot should work in this situation because of how effective defensive AI is. Is it bullshit that it went through my legs? Yes. But should he be scoring this opportunity? Yes. My De Gea saves the opportunity. No, you can't do that when your defensive AI is effective, okay? Let's see how I scored the first goal here, guys. So it's against this tactic, right? It's against its tactic. Right away, unresponsive gameplay with Hazard. And I'll show you guys, right? We get the ball here with Heung-min Son. We cross it because honestly, I have no fucking options, right? Unless my center, this guy over here, wanted to run into this space up here, right? I have no options. Look, if I went back, I literally have absolutely zero people to pass this ball to, right? I cross the ball because I have no options. I get the ball with Eden Hazard, and look at what he does. You see the little movement there? That's me doing a skill move and Hazard telling me to fuck off, right? So once I realize that Hazard does that, I'm like, okay, now I gotta fight my own command here and make sure I go backwards to shield the ball against the opposition. Look at what happens for me to get a penalty here, right? I do a drag back, his player does fuck all against me, and I get a penalty. Boom. That's the first goal. 1-0. I score into the middle, right? 1-0. Goals have no value anymore, okay? My second goal. My second goal. Somewhere over here. Second goal, free kick tactic. Should he be using a guy behind the wall? Absolutely, but this is RNG right here. Look, I get the ball with Hazard, right? I want to take the touch right away upwards. He doesn't do it. What he does instead is he touches the ball like that. You notice that there is no transition of him wanting to take the extra touch upwards because he shoots it with no momentum on the spot, does the driven finesse shot, and we score that opportunity. The game is now 2-0. Right? Skipping ahead even more, ladies and gentlemen. At 3-0. At 3-0, right? Because of this shit gameplay that this guy experienced, as I did, but this is not skilled, okay? Right? First of all, the general dribbling on the attack is not skilled, so that can't even blame myself for, right? His player slides like crazy, even though he commits to one side, but you can tell the emphasis, like the way he pushes his body on it, disgusting, okay? I get the ball here with Hazard, right? I do the skill moves just so I can open up the space for myself, right? Here's what happens in this situation, right? I do the drag back, I go back upwards. His player is in front of me, okay? His player is in front of me. He should be able to just have the ball and go up, right? What does his player do? Drag touch. Right? Does a drag touch. I get the ball here. I get lucky that Son makes that nice little run right there. Right? That pass, that shot was good. But what happened before that shouldn't have happened. Right? Remember that 1v1 that he missed. Right? Even though it was bullshit that went through my CDM. That so far should have been one of the goals already in this game, right? And I didn't show some of the 1v1s that I had in terms of having to take an extra touch on the inside to do a driven finesse because your shots across goal are shit, right? I score that opportunity. The game is now 3-0, guys, right? Never look at this game and be like, oh, wow, you're doing really well against this game. It's not that game anymore. It's not that game anymore, guys. It's so fucking broken, man, okay? And the goal that he scored, I don't remember the goal that he scored. The goal that he scored, I think my Fabinho did the same thing with the drag touch. Let me see. I might be wrong. Pass the ball here, pass the ball right away, pass the ball, acceleration touch, not holding our trigger, right? He takes a shot. My Davinson Sanchez doesn't get the ball. He shoots from long range. He scores that. That would have deserved a goal in regards to the 1v1 that he had, right? And now the game ends 3-1. Me, as a consumer of this game, right? Look at my expression, guys. Look at my expression. No joy in getting more points. Zero. Look at me. It looks like my soul was sucked out of my body. It looks like it was literally. Look at me. It looks like the soul was sucked out of my body. Okay, because the game is not balanced competitive wise right now. Okay, we get into the second game, right? And again, you to play Division 1, right? These are the teams you come up against, right? It's stuff like this. That's just how it is, right? The first goal we score, yeah? First goal we score is this one right here. So we're around this area right here, right? So I have the ball here with Eden Hazard. I do the scoop turn, right? And the reason why I do the drag back here is because I want to try to do the driven finesse because it is the most effective way to score. But look at how many people are in the middle, right? Look at how I can't try to break this guy down, do a driven shot across goal because look at the amount of people I still need to pass in the middle here, right? I do the driven finesse. He tackles the ball. He tackles the fucking ball, guys, because apparently that's still a game mechanic in this game. God knows why, okay? I get the ball here with Fabinho, right? Doing some passing plays here. First of all, after this patch, guys, that video that you guys watched for beating God Squads, I will no longer be using this team because this team is not good enough anymore, right? Because just looking at this team, the way that it's set up, look at this blob of space right here. This guy gets his ball one time, it's a counterattack against me every single time, right? So I'm no longer going to be using this. The game is telling you, you got to play defensive now. Right? It's not okay, if I play this way, his team will also be set up like that. It's not like that because people are set up to park the bus in the beginning of the game. It's not open play. I was doing this because when I was playing draft, these are the tactics that I was using in a draft. It was open FIFA, the guy was open, I was open, until I came up against someone that was sweaty, right? I make this pass here. With Hazard, I get lucky against Sol Campbell. First thing, drag touch by Son, right? I don't want to do drag touch. Touch the fucking ball, okay? From the drag touch, even though he did a drag touch, look at his player. He's not controlling, already trying to block the area. I need to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? I take the shot, and guess what? His goalie fucking saves it, right? No, his goalie should not be fucking saving it with the bullshit that exists in your game, okay? I try to shoot the ball here, and look, I can't score that 1v1, guys. I can't score that 1v1. But you know what I can score, though? Watch what I can score, guys. Right? Get lucky here. Drag touch the ball. Try to get a deflection there. Oh, bullshit. Score the goal. This is your competitive. You think I feel good scoring that, but you fucking up my 1v1, where the defense is standing there ready to block the shot, and I still hit the fucking goalkeeper, even though I took the extra touch to driven finesse it across him? And this is just a game and 25 minutes in. Because watch what happens next, guys. Watch what happens next. He scores a fucking kickoff. He scores a kickoff. Oh, you want to tackle? Oh, okay. You want to tackle a Van Dijk? No, we're just gonna make sure we don't lunge in when you press fucking tackle. We're gonna make defending shit when you're using the player because you can't fucking move with him properly. You can't accelerate left and right properly. If I wasn't controlling my players here, he would have probably gotten the ball there. Do you know how fucking stupid this is? I can't even tackle with Van Dijk. I can't even tackle with him for him to actually stick out his fucking foot. Look at the boat that you are steering with these fucking players. Look at me controlling Lerma here. What is that, man? Right? It's very hard to see, but when you explain, you can see it. right? This guy makes his pass, takes the touch, right? I'm like, fuck, he passed my Davinson Sanchez. Let me switch to Van Dijk and fucking tackle. Tackle. Circle tackle. And it literally does not fucking happen. This is why I put my controller on the screen. I took it off because I just wanted to play wireless without a controller on my screen. But this is why I have the controller on the screen to show you guys I'm doing these fucking commands and they don't do it. You know why? Because once your players start doing this shit, right? Once your players start doing this on the attack, on the defense, the balance just fucking throw it out of the window. Okay? And that's literally from a game and 18 minutes. I'm angry even though I win. Okay? Because I don't feel like I won. I played a guy in good gameplay, had a similar caliber team to me pre-patch, right? And I was happy because he beat me 3-0 in gameplay that was good. I'm pissed off winning that game 3-1, but I was happy losing to the guy 3-0 in when the gameplay was good. That is the fucking state that we are in when we play this game, okay? When I'm attacking against this guy, right? When I'm attacking against this guy, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Why is your defensive AI so effective when your players do not move quick enough and fast enough? And, well, they do when the gameplay is good, but when the gameplay is most of the time with all this emphasis on the touches, right? All this bullshit extra things your players do. The balance makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. Look, even I was trying to examine my gameplay to see what I can do. And I'll just watch this whole segment here, right? I pass the ball in the middle. Look at that touch, man. Look at that touch, guys. I could be using fucking Lionel Messi and he'll do the exact same fucking bullshit. Drag touch there with Fabinho. Right? Drag touch there with Salah. I'm not holding our trigger. I am just using the left stick. And they're not just controlling it. They're pushing it. I get it if you push it and I'm holding our trigger, because that makes sense. You want to make sure that the push is on the acceleration touch, right? But, dude, I get this space here in the middle. What does my Fabinho do? He does And guess what his defensive AI does? Warps right to me. Where is the balance in that? Where is that? I'm gonna sound like such a bitch, but where? Where is the concept there? Drag touch. Why are you fucking drag touching it when defensive AI is this effective? Chat. Listen, man, okay? This only happens when I stream this game, because this game pisses me the fuck off every time I play it. Listen, man. When your gameplay is good, the core fucking issue of this game, of the inconsistent gameplay, the slow gameplay, makes this game garbage. And I will religiously preach that until the day I fucking die. When my players are doing these types of touches, doing this bullshit, okay? This game is not skilled when they're doing this garbage. Because I'm being screwed, because I have to now skip a foot champs, play drafts consistently, and division rivals consistently to find the best park the bus tactics. Because the game is defense versus defense. You see how I have one goal? Make sure I don't concede the 3 goals now. Do you know how fucking garbage that is? The core issue of inconsistent gameplay, right, is the biggest problem with this game. It is the biggest problem, okay? But let's look at it from a gameplay content perspective, okay? Let's look at it from a gameplay content perspective. If you had division rivals as a game mode, sure, have division rivals, do whatever the fuck you want, okay? But you don't have foot champs, right? And you have online tournament mode and drafts, so you can play both, do achievements and unlockables, and do gameplay stuff to unlock certain things, and play different caliber of players, right? Where, you know, in drafts you play different caliber of players, but in online tournament in the World Cup, you play the 3 qualifying games, which, to be honest, you can come against some shitters. But then in the rounds, that's when you start coming against a little bit more specific players, right? Like if you're in the finals and the semifinals, people are going to try to be winning, right? A lot more than they will be in the opening rounds. That's the balance that you fucking need. Okay, you have division rivals. You want to go play the top tier because your gameplay is not balanced. Even though I'm in Division 1, your gameplay is just not fucking balanced. Okay, the top tier. But if you have online tournaments or tournament mode, a mode where you can play and you don't have to spend money, in-game money, to try out different things, it makes sense. Because draft right now is the most fun I have. You know why? Because in draft, I'm not going to be at a complete disadvantage facing a fucking team like this, and I have a way shittier team. Okay? It's just not going to happen. His fucking Neymar and his fucking Balak is probably my entire team. You guys get what I'm saying? I'm okay with that being a concept if you have regular FIFA in the game. When people say, oh, just go play online seasons. You play video games now because you want a progression system, okay? Every other game has a progression system, unless you're Fortnite that just has their gameplay that's good enough that people want to play all the time because it's consistently the way it is, okay? But in FIFA, because your gameplay is so dog shit, you need to focus on making the game, regardless if you fix the gameplay next year or not, you have to focus on making it more fun because it's so fucking garbage, gameplay balance wise, that it doesn't make sense to have foot champs, division rivals, foot drafts, and single matches. You make no sense doing that. Other games that are far more competitive than this game don't even do this shit. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I wanted to say. It's always a rant with me. Some people hate me for this, but you guys know my passion just seeps out, man. I need to feel like I win. I need to feel like I lose. Your core issue of slow gameplay against what the game is right now is garbage. I have to literally, to be able to stream this game and play it consistently, to play foot champs, I have to put myself through a struggle of finding a tactic that is the best defensive tactic to play against people. Whatever happened to just open FIFA? Back and forth stuff. What happened to that, man? French posted a video on Twitter where he dropped his controller and just pressed clear button, and the guy couldn't score against him. People were tracking his runs. People were making tackles from him from behind him when he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't second man pressing, nothing. Listen, I'm always going to be angry with this game because I know that, first of all, the core issue, we can only hope to God they fix it for FIFA 20, which they probably won't, right? And then we can only hope to God that they understand what a gameplay balance means because, dude, this game is so fucking frustrating when it feels slow, and it makes me want to punch my monitor when my players are doing these drag touches when I am not doing it, bro. In good gameplay, I could be using fucking Bakayoko, and his dribbling will be better than fucking Ronaldo's when the gameplay is good. I can't stand this anymore, man. Like, I create content because I don't want to stop, man, because I worked so hard for this shit, right? But it just makes no sense. Every time I hop on this game, I'm like, dude, drafts is literally the only thing I want to play, man, because it's forcing me to use different formations and tactics. It's fair because I'm choosing the players. The other guy also has to choose the players. I'm not facing this against fucking rare golds. You guys want to see my team? I'm gonna show you just in case you guys don't want to watch the video, right? Just in case you guys don't want to watch. I have to face this with fucking this, bro. Hey, that's fine. Hey, if I'm doing that in Division Rivals, cool. But you don't have anything fun to do. This is the only choice I have. To play regular FIFA, to get rewards while playing regular FIFA. Because, bros, I've won like 5 drafts in a row ever since the patch. And I haven't made profit once. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm already fucking angry. I'm angry just explaining these things. I'm pissed. I literally won that game 3-1. And I'm angry, bro. My blood is boiling, bro. It's boiling. Because this game makes no fucking sense, man. Fuck me. The next videos you guys will be seeing, man, is me trying out different formations. But when I try out these different formations, it's going to be against open FIFA. Because the people in this division right now, man, it's only abusing mechanics, man. You can't have this system of competitive when your game is not competitive, man. Can lose to a fucking guy 4-0 and the next game beat him like 5-2. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. I'm sorry. You guys know I get passionate when I make these videos, man, because it's fucking annoying, man.